morning. It's a beautiful Monday morning here in the city of Ibadan. We are back on the street to collect the views of the bystanders as regards some of the top stories making in the headlines. I am your regular anchor, Yekin Abidemi. Stay back and remain connected. This morning I'll be starting with the Vanguard newspaper. On the front page of the Vanguard newspaper, it is written boldly, APC, PDP governors at war over Obaseki claims. Obaseki is wrong, APC government insists, says his accusations unfortunate, urged CBN's Emefiele not to be distracted. Leave Obaseki alone. PDP governors warn federal government, APC government. His claims can be spurious. That's coming from Wike. WIC rejects Ebubiagu, ask Southeast governors to fortify ESN. That is coming from the World Igbo Congress, asking the Eastern governor to fortify the ESN, that is the Eastern Security Network. You can get that on the page 13 of the Vanguard newspaper, and the statement made by APC PDP government at war over Obaseki's claims. You can get that also on the page 5 of the Vanguard newspaper. Prepare meters. Indigenous producers record 79% underperformance in phase 0 of NIMMP. Apapa gridlock. MPA wants more enforcement personnel on team. Kamai. UBA profitability rises 27% to 38 billion naira in Q1 21. Invite Pantami for questioning now. PDP charge DSS. You can get that as well on the page 9 of the Vanguard newspaper. Why Southeast should produce Buhari successor? That is Edwin Clark Obiazo. And on to the next one, we have the Nigerian Tribune. On Nigerian Tribune, we have PDP orders mount pressures on Buhari to sack Pantami. DSS should also investigate him. PDP adds. Middle Belt forums want him to resign. Pantami should not succumb to blackmail. That's coming from Maurice. And we have, don't listen to secessionists. Federal government tells Nigerian. That is on page 2 of the Nigerian Tribune. School children's adoptions, finance ministers to engage NSA, service chief orders. You can get that on the page 3 of the Nigerian Tribune. Farmer destructions, Ondo to unction seize cow. You can get that as well on the page 27 of Nigerian Tribune. CBN threats to states over Obaseki claim shows governance as plummeted. PDP governors. Neither APC nor PDP can redeem Nigeria. Yakasai. Global COVID-19 death toll surpasses 3 million. And we have 6 kills as 18-seaters bus plunged into river in Ondo. That's on 27th page of the Nigerian Tribune. 73 missing, about 2,000 displaced as gunmen attack Taraba community. You can find that on the page 26 of Nigerian Tribune. 12 bodies recovered in Benue tanker explosion. You can as well find that on the page 26 of the Nigerian Tribune. 2 traffickers excrete 191 pellets of cocaine, heroin at Lagos airport. You can as well find that on the page 27 of the Nigeria Tribune. It's on this note we'll be engaging the bystanders and collect their views as regards some of those top stories. And our focus point this morning will centers on Obaseki. CBN threats to state over Obaseki claims should governance as plummeted. On this note, we would like to make it clear that for a couple of weeks now, we heard what happened as regard the statement made by Godwin Obaseki, the sitting governor in Edo State. Obaseki made a statement, said if CBN printed 50 to 60 billion naira to pay allocations of the states, and the finance ministers dislodged that positions, said no, that something of such never happened. The federal government said no. And the CBN have things to say as regard that. The position of Obaseki is very, very clear. He stated clearly that doing that, if the federal government at all should print anything that has to do with such, is going to tell on the economy, is going to lead to high inflations and devaluations of Nigerian currency. So on this note, we'll be hearing the views of the bystanders as regard that. Stay back. On the front page of the Vanguard newspaper, we have World Igbo Congress rejected Ebubiagu as Southeast government to fortify ESN. Not quite long, about a week ago, the Eastern governor launched a new security outfit codenamed Ebubiagu to fight the insecurity in this Southeast geopolitical zone. And before now, we have the IPOP and we have the ESN, that is the Eastern Security Network. We have them on ground before this period. Now, the World Igbo Congress just called on the Southeast governor now to abolish, that they are not in support of the establishment of Ebubiagu, that the Southeast government should fortify and equip the IPOP and the Eastern Security Network, that they are capable enough to fight insecurity in that region. Sir, what is your take as regards that?
Thank you very much. I can refresh your memory. During the Civil War, starting from the East, you know what is actually happened. If you don't know, you can ask the elders of the Igbos from the Southeast. How many of them are alive today? And how many of them, they are governing the state today? You can see all these Southeast governors, 5 of them, we have 5 states in the Southeast. None of them was born during the Civil War. Now, when you talk of the Igbo elders, they are trying to copy Amotekun from the Southwest. They are trying to copy Amotekun from Southwest. And you can see for the first time in history of Nigeria, Southwest started to come to one voice and establish Amotekun. Now, you can see what is happening in the Southeast. All the problem we have in Nigeria today started from the Southeast, because we don't know the army robber before, we don't know the kidnapper before, we don't know hijackers before. It started from the Southeast. As long as the Southeast governors realize that there's a peace in Southwest, that's why they are trying to copy the Southwest. And to me, all the other areas,
do you think there is peace in Southwest?
There is peace. Now you can, for example, now compare with like Oyo State. You know, when we started having little problem in Oyo State, but it's a little minor something, because Oyo State is peace.
Okay, now what is your position as regard that? The World Igbo Congress said that okay, they call for the abolitions of Ebubiagu, that there should be that the IPOP and the Eastern Security Network should be fortified.
No, you can see they are just trying to make attempts. The Southeast governors, they are trying to make attempts, but up till now they are not implementing it. It's only the last meeting they held at Owerri because of what is happening in Owerri. And when they are trying to boggle the prison yard and the police station headquarters. That's why they think that they can establish their own defense security. That's exactly what.
Do you think the IPOP they are really worthy, right, of occupying that position? They are worthy of becoming, right, a state-owned security network?
No. You know, you cannot establish a security without getting approval from the federal. Now, federal is only in position, especially the IG and the Attorney General of the Federation, without getting approval from the Attorney General of the Federation and the IG Inspector of Police. Any other attempt is totally failed.
Now, do you not support the position of the World Igbo Congress as regard that?
To me, it's left to them. It's left to the elders. You know, like in Oyo State now. Now, when they wanted to establish Amotekun, they called all the elders, they called the obas, they called all the senators, they called all the elders, and they allowed. They had a series of meetings. They started holding meetings, and they appointed the governor of Ondo.
Is the IPOP and ESA, is it the ideal security network?
Capital no. Yes, and you can see.
So now, what do you now think is the reason why the World Igbo Congress are actually, going contrary to the position of the Southeast government in establishing a Ebubiagu?
It's left to them, which is a question that I cannot answer now, because I cannot even inform myself, because in the Southeast, you can see, if you look the history of the Southeast, definitely we know that they had nothing to write about, because they started right from the Biafra war, and up to today, they are calling the Biafra. Definitely, which I don't think that they can. So and out of the 5 states, it's only one. Anambra has a OPGA. Okay, Imo has the APC. the other 3 states, PDP, are they not have the same policy engagement? Zero.
Okay, very well. Looking at what Pantami said, what is currently happening to Pantami. Pantami made a statement some couple of years ago as regard the Taliban's and what terrorists or extremists, right, which presently now is hunting back at him. Now, and Pantami said something very clearly that he made that statement, right, in the past, and he has repented from that belief, right? He's actually sharing a different opinion, right, towards terrorism and extremism. But now the Nigerian citizens are holding him back. We're actually holding him back to that statement. And being a Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, he's holding a very strategic position in the Federal Republic. Now, people are calling for the resignation of Pantami, and if he refused to resign, that the federal government should take him out of office. What is your position? Do you think this man should retain the position or he should be taken out of
position? Because Pantami is not from the south. Pantami is from the north. And all this Boko Haram and other things now is in the north, not in the southwest and not in the southeast. Why are we disturbing ourselves because of Pantami say make a statement? It's for involving the north now. We don't have any other group like all these militant group in the southwest and southeast.
I think we think the Nigerians are disturbed because we
can see only the person who retaliated and who started to accuse him is only PDP spokesman, which I don't think that. And all these newspapers, they wanted to make their money. Definitely, whatever you see in the newspaper, it's not always believe in what you happen in the newspaper.
So you believe your own position is that there is no need for Pantami to resign?
It's left to the presidency. If he's making false allegation and if he make a regular statement, it's left to the presidency.
Okay, do you think it's dangerous for such?
It's nothing dangerous to the us because Pantami is from the north. All the Boko Haram is operating in the north, not in the southeast and the southwest and south.
But north is part of Nigeria.
It's part of Nigeria, but we are not using the same law. In the north, they are using penal code and criminal. Now we are using criminal procedure. Why are we disturbing ourselves? Are we using the same thing? And now they are operating this area. Why are we disturbing ourselves?
Pantami is a minister. Pantami is a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, right? Representing the interests of the citizens, right? Now, being a minister of communication and digital economy, he owns the database of this country within his capacity. And you think there is no cause to worry? Is that your position, sir?
Now, since Pantami make that statement, do you ever see any senator from the north or from the south and make a statement about him? They clear him before he was sworn as a minister. The president appointed him and they sent him to the National Assembly for clearing, and they clear him. Why are we disturbing ourselves? It's now left to the presidency. If you like, let him retain it. If you like, let him continue. When you can remember the Inspector General of Police, you can remember the EFCC in both. Now, why are we disturbing ourselves?
You think it's not a decision in the right directions for the citizen, right? Shouting or calling for the resignations of Pantami.
You know, Nigerians, when we are shouting today, shouting tomorrow, by next tomorrow, everything's over. We don't hear anything again. Why are we disturbing ourselves? To me, personally, it's uncalled for. It's not necessary. It's not left to the presidency. They are the federal. Now they are the one controlling Nigeria today. Because the president and others, they are the majority in the National Assembly. Why are we disturbing ourselves?
Governor Obaseki. Okay, now, Governor Obaseki said that the federal government printed close to 50 to 60 billion naira to finance allocations. And the federal government said no, that they found the statement faulty, that nothing of such ever happened. Now, people have deliberated, agitated as regards this, that Obaseki understands the terrain. It's in the system. Who is lying? Is it the federal government that is not right, telling us the truth as regards these positions, or the Obaseki that is just laying a false accusations on the federal government? What is your take, sir?
Thank you very much. Obaseki is a liar. Now, Obaseki is in the system of the APC before. Now he's a governor. And now if the allocation is coming from the federal, can a Edo state stand alone without getting allocation from the federal? You can see what is happening. They are using politics to deceive Nigerians. Now even America, they printed money. Why are we disturbing ourselves?
But very well, sir. You know, printing money at this very well will reserve the right. The Central Bank of Nigeria reserve the right.
The federal government printed money. That money is going to where? Is it not circulating to all the federal states in the whole federation?
Very well. Printing money is not an issue. According to Obaseki. According to Obaseki.
You know that he has a problem.
According to Obaseki said, and the position of experts, economic experts as regards this, printing money at this strategic period, right? If care is not taken, might have a significant or a larger effect on the economy, might lead to devaluation of the currency, and might lead to inflation. Do you agree that, sir?
As if it is true that the federal government printed the money. Now, did we ever heard from the World Bank or IMF?
I think Emefiele gave his statement as regards that they printed notes.
We have other PDP governors.
I think Obaseki said they printed notes.
Don't mind him. I don't believe him.
And I think Emefiele.
The allegation is nothing. It's just a hearsay, which is not admissible to evidence, because I don't see anything. That there's no document to show that actually he saw the federal government printed the money. He's just making the allegation of the fake allegation, which is hearsay allegation. It's not confirmed. It's not document. Anything to prove the documentary evidence, definitely Nigeria will believe him. You can see that even the South, in the South, when the Obaseki come, we have the 6 governors in the South. Do any other governor from the South join him? And all South, they are all PDP governors. Do ever anyone supported him and joined him that time? Actually, the allegation, the complaint is talking is the right one. It's a fake. To me personally, I don't believe him. Thank you.
Very well, sir. Láàárọ̀ yìí a rí nǹkan tí Pantami sọ, ẹni tó jẹ́ commissioner fún digital economy tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ minister fún communication, a sì mọ bí ipò yìí bó ṣe ní agbára sí. Ó sọ nígbà kan rí pé òun support àwọn onísùmọ̀mí lára àwọn tá a ti ní Taliban, Al-Qaeda, gbogbo wọn bẹ́yẹn. Ó ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ kó tó pé dórí ipò gẹ́gẹ́ bí minister ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí báyìí nsìn ó ti wá ń ta kò torí wọ́n ti ń lò wípé irú ẹ̀ kò yẹ kó wà ní ipò tó lágbára bí eléyìí. Kí ni èrò ti yín? Ṣé kó resign ni wọ́n ti ní pé kó resign, tàbí kíjọ tí ó bá sì resign kíjọba àpapọ̀ kí wọ́n yọ? Kí lè èrò ti yín nípa ọ̀rọ̀ Pantami?
Nígbà kan rí ó ti sọ wípé nípa àwọn lọ́sùnmọ̀mí yẹn tó ń ta kó wọn ní ẹ̀sìn tó wá débẹ̀ tó tún support wọn káwé kan yọ nípò ń ló dáa torí ó ti takùn wọn rí ní ìsìn tó ti lórí ipò kò tún takùn wọn mọ́ bí a pé òun náà ti bá wọn ti jọ ń jẹun pọ̀ nìyẹn.
No, rárá ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé ó ti support àwọn onísùnmọ̀mí rí Taliban àti Al-Qaeda wípé kò sí tí ó tó ń orí nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe tí ò dáa. Ó ti wá dórí ipò ní ìsìn wọ́n wá ń lò wípé tó support irú àwọn èèyàn báyìí ṣé ẹ̀rù wípé òun náà wà lára àwọn tí tó ń gbé àwọn oní Boko Haram tó ń gbé wọn nígbọ̀wọ́. Ó wá sọ pé tó ń sọ yẹn pé gbà kan ni òun ti sọ nítorí ti sọ nígbà kan ti wà ní kíkọ́lẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n ń lò báyìí ní ìsìn pé sọ ṣeé ṣe kéèyàn kọ́kàn ló ń yí padà ṣerú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣó yẹ ká fi kó wà nípò àṣẹ gẹ́gẹ́ bí mínísítà.
Irú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ kò yẹ kó wà nípò àṣẹ, ó yẹ kí wọ́n yọ kúrò nípò tó wà yẹn kí wọ́n gbé ẹlòmíín síbẹ̀.
Kí nìdí?
Ìdí ni pé nígbà kan rí ó ti ń ta nígbà kan rí ó ti wọ́n ti jọ wà tàbọ̀ ní ìsìn tó wá lórí ipò.
Wọ́n láwọn jọ wà ó ní wípé òun ò rí nǹkan tó burú nínú nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe.
Ó ní nígbà náà pé ní tí wọ́n ń ṣe pé òun ò rí nǹkan tó burú níbẹ̀ wọ́n ní ìsìn wa ń kọ́ so tí ní tó burú bẹ̀ ni. Káfíà kan yọ kúrò ní ipò tó wà yẹn káfíà lómi sí bẹ́ẹ̀ káfíà ní tiẹ̀ lómi ìdá tí yẹn sì pọ̀ ní òtún dánwò ẹnì kò láyé.
This is where we'll be drawing the curtains on today's episode of Reveal on the Street. Hope you've enjoyed every bit of the program. Till next week, when we shall be meeting, I'm your regular Uncle Yekin Abidemi, and with me is my cameraman Ibrahim. Till next week, and don't forget you can be part of these stories through our social media platform, YouTube, Heritage TV, and on Facebook, Heritage TV.